New York City's Newtown Creek is a place where few venture out to. It's located between the borders of Brooklyn and Queens, and it played an important role in the Industrial Revolution of the 1800s. From animal rendering facilities that were making glue from dead horses to the petrochemical industry, they all flourished here and made New York City into an industrial powerhouse. But unfortunately, it left a significant environmental impact that the city is still recovering from.
In the mid-1800s, there was little to no environmental regulation. A lot of byproduct was dumped either directly into the waterway or into the surrounding land, and it seeped into the creek.
Even though the remaining refineries are not active, there's also an issue of sewage overflowing during storms.
Because the way our sewer system was built in New York, when it rains, we have all this rainwater coming down our streets and off our buildings, and it goes to the same pipes that we flush our toilets into. They have these outfalls, or basically release points, to let the sewage go out to the waterways. And so Newtown Creek, it's a big issue because that sewage comes here when there's too much rain. But this water here, it's not safe for swimming, and it comes out of these tributaries.
And that's why some people in Greenpoint, Long Island City might describe the smell.
So this is one of the biggest sewer outfalls on the creek.
The real smells of New York City.
About 300 million gallons of untreated raw sewage comes out of this outfall during a rain event.
That's a lot from this one source.
And that's because of the sewage overflow?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. And because wet wipes is one of the most tedious things to filter out.
Basically, any article that talks about Newtown Creek always mentions black mayonnaise. What is that?
The black mayonnaise is the sediment at the bottom of the creek, and it's an accumulation of everything that's been dumped in the waterway for the past almost 200 years. So sewage, petroleum byproduct, street runoff. It's highly toxic because it's contained all these chemicals, and it's very thick and looks like black mayonnaise essentially, but it's very hazardous, and that's the main focus of the Superfund cleanup.
So here we're seeing beams that used to be underwater in order to capture some of the sewage overflow, and we can actually see towards the middle of barnacles, so this would have been towards the surface level of the water, and then further down we see a very black part of the steel, and that's because of the black mayonnaise. However, despite the pollution, wildlife continues to thrive.
A lot of people expect that this is kind of a dead zone because of this legacy of pollution. And what we've seen out over the years are so many blue crabs. We have a population of wild oysters, thousands of ribbed mussels, and especially these bivalves, these are filter feeders. So they're actually filtering and cleaning the water. And they're taking things that are contaminating this water and they're actually sequestering it and cleaning it as they go. So that's why we want to restore this ecology. It'll help create a more resilient ecosystem here.
Stay curious, my friends.